Hello everyone, welcome. Okay. I gotta hurry before my donators come in. Okay, Be Wise, you are first. Because I have a long list. Let's see. What thinks of you? Think of you romantically, right? Okay. He's trying really hard to not. So Victor thinks like romance, love, emotions, he thinks that's like burdensome, like it's stressful, like it creates a lot of like every time I like somebody it becomes a lot of stress for me, or it becomes a lot of burden for me. Does he think about you romantically? With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, he tells himself, not unless I quit my job, or not unless. It's like this energy of like he's not thinking of you as in like I want to get married. He's in that energy more of, I'm trying to focus on work. Because with the Eight of Cups in reverse, he holds a lot of resentment and pain from the past. So that makes sense with this energy of love is a burden for him. With the King of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, he tells himself, you know what, it's logical and it makes more sense to be friends with people than mix emotions. Because I've been hurt in the past, I need to be more careful about how I open up to people. That King of Swords energy, when it comes to love, you never really want him to show up. Because with the Ten of Wands and the King of Cups, he's like, life is burdensome when I have feelings. So he tells himself, don't. So even if he finds you attractive, or even though he's like, oh, you seem like a great person to work with, he tells himself logically, I cannot have feelings for you or be romantic towards you if I want to work with you longer, or if I want to be friends with you. It's like I realize that my connections with people platonically last longer than romantically. So he tells himself it's a burden. And with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, I don't know if he went through a divorce or he's just in that energy of I don't want to get fired over romantic entanglement. I'm not looking for long-term commitment or marriage right now. I'm just trying to figure out how to be a good, I don't know, it's like how to be good at what I do, okay? So for him, he's more focused on work, and he tries not to think of you romantically. It's like every time he has like a thought, it's like he shuts it down. Like, nope, we're just working together. It's just platonic. Again, Eight of Cups reverse holds on to a lot of baggage from past past energies, whether it's divorce, whether it's a breakup, whatever it is, lots of pain, okay? Okay. Yeah, he's not looking for anything serious or committed right now. He tells himself that love is a burden, or his feelings are a burden, okay? That's what I get. I'm sorry it's not more positive, but like I said, holding on to so much pain. If he just got divorced, he's still angry and bitter, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Be a friend. Listen, be a friend. When he gets happier, when things improve, it can change quite a bit, okay? Good luck, hon. All right, Daz, are you here? Daz? Should you do what you thought about N? Oh, let's see. Let's see, Daz. With the spirit, with the with the world card in the upright, I get a yes. And with Three of Wands in reverse, ooh, what is this? Because with the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Hermit, and the Queen of Swords in reversed, Spirit's saying if you want change, you have to close out a cycle of doing something or not doing something, okay? With the World card, there is this energy of the only way that you can create change in your life or end cycles so a new one can begin, you have to close cycles. And cycles can be like being too scared to speak up, being too not taking action, that kind of thing. It doesn't always have to be, oh, you have to end a relationship or end something. It is just a cycle within yourself that sometimes maybe you get nervous and you don't do what you want to do, or you tell yourself you're going to do something and you don't do it, that kind of thing. Whatever cycle that you're used to, whatever you do on a regular basis, you have to end it. It might be a bad behavior, it could be an addiction, whatever it is, you have to end something in order to create change in your life. And with the Three of Wands in reverse, I feel like sometimes you struggle to plan things out for the future. With the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, I feel like you're trying to make a decision of, I don't know if you're trying to become friends with this person or work with this person, whatever it is, you're trying to make a decision on that energy, because maybe you feel like this is a person worth investing in. With the Hermit and the Queen of Swords in reverse, but you've been staying quiet because you're afraid that, I don't know, this person might get mad at you or cut you out or something like that. Whatever it is, don't assume the worst, okay? And whatever you're about to do or thinking about doing, Spirit is saying, like, if you think too long, you'll never do it, okay? And if you always assume the worst might happen, okay? Okay. Well, I mean, the Queen of Swords in reverse could very well be, what do you call it? Maybe a person who's a liar, who could be deceptive or manipulative. But it also is this energy of, with the Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands, you have to make a decision about this person, okay? So whether it's you think about working with this person, being friends with this person, or maybe it's a working or friendship situation that you have to make a decision about, you have to do something about it, okay? So I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your patience. Hello, Rosie. You can post your question here. You can post your question. I'm going to do Andrea. Andrea, are you here, hon? Let me know how things go, Daz. Okay? Good luck, hon. Alrighty. Let's see. Actually, I don't have that many, so, well, maybe. Let's see. Let's see what I can do. Alright. Love at this time. Andrew, you have a lot of energy, or Spirit wants a lot to say to you. It could be that if you've been worried about love for some time, or you've been asking Spirit about it, maybe they just want to communicate with you. But there's a lot of energy coming towards you when it comes to the idea, the thought, the energy of love. So, alright, let's start with you and the person who's coming towards you. I asked what you need to know about love right now, okay? With make the effort being sideways, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I feel like Spirit's trying to say you and the person who's coming towards you, you both have to work on making effort. Whether it's like maybe you hold back and you don't want to open up too fast because you're afraid, or you want them to take action all the time. But it has to be a joint effort. When you give, they have to give. If they're not giving, you have to tell them, hey, you know, you need more from them. Whatever it is, you both have to make effort, and you have to let each other know that you want this to go somewhere. Also, in the upright, soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. I feel like the person who might be coming towards you is somebody who's meant to be a soulmate in your life. And soulmate doesn't always have to necessarily mean that you're going to be with them for the rest of your life, because anyone can be your soulmate, literally. But this person, you were meant to meet them for a reason, okay? Now, in the reverse, the person who's coming towards you, I see wedding. This situation involves marriage. So This is a person who wants to get married. They are looking to settle down. They might be at the age, or they might be at the point of their life where they're like, I want to date someone that I have the potential to marrying. So this person is looking for someone to marry or settle down with or be in a long-term committed relationship with. With romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Even though this person is wanting to commit or be in something serious, they struggle with like taking action on their feelings. Like, oh, maybe she doesn't like me, or do I really like, is this real? Do you know what I mean? They might have a tendency of doubting themselves. So Spirit is trying to encourage them to move forward and take action, and also believe that their feelings are real and that they're being reciprocated. Because sometimes people like jump to conclusions, and even though it's like, oh, I like this person, like they seem so nice and we get along, sometimes they go, oh, but I bet you they don't like me, like they're out of my league, or I bet they're already taken. Don't make assumptions, and this person might struggle with that. Maybe it's like they have like a false sense of self, telling themselves they're not good enough, or if they don't find a certain cue, or if you don't show reciprocation or flirt back or something, they might easily shy away. Okay, so I feel like the both of you, if you're interested, you need to make effort and show each other that you're interested, and this person needs to like get out of their shell and believe in their feelings. Okay, I hope I was able to help you. Thank you for being here. Okay, I don't see your question, Rosie, or did I not? I don't know. Sometimes this chat freezes. It does look like that to some degree, Andrea. I just feel like this person is not really taking action. Rashmi, are you here? Rosie, post your question, hon. All right, Rashmi, are you here? I don't see Rashmi. Okay. Okay, Rashmi, I'm going to do you, and then I'm going to do the donation questions, because I got a lot of them. So, hold on. Let me see. Is Raj? Okay, let's see. With the Judgment, he thinks, yes, you have. He feels like you've realized, or he's even realized that, you need to move forward with your life. Because with the Knight of Cups, I think he's in that energy of like, if I don't say something to you, you're gonna move on faster, or you're probably already dating, okay? Because he's recognizing that you're probably looking to move forward or looking to date, so he feels like you have moved on. With the Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords in reverse, he's also telling himself that, he needs a break, or he needs to heal. He's in that energy of trying to calm things down in his life or see things more clearly, but he's like, I'm not ready to come forward towards you right now. With the Six of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Wands reverse, and the Six of Cups at the bottom, he's also in that energy of feeling like, I feel like it might be too soon, or you're still mad at me. He assumes that you're mad at him, you're impatient with him, and it's like, if I come towards you now, I feel like you're just going to blow up in my face or get mad at me. And with the Six of Cups at the bottom, I don't know if you've known this person since you were young, or like you went to school together, but he is in this energy of like, I do want to reconnect with you, reconcile with you, be friends with you. I feel like we have a great connection, but I feel like you're mad at me right now, and you're growing increasingly impatient with me. With the Strength card, the Fool reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse, but he's also in that energy of holding back because he feels like, I'm not ready to take that leap of faith and take a big risk Like, I don't know if you're pressuring him to get married or you are putting pressure on him in some way. He's feeling like, I'm not ready for all of that. I'm not ready to start over, try again, Page of Wands in reverse, because I'm not ready for what you're looking for, okay? So for him, I feel like he's just like, he thinks that you put a lot of pressure on him and he's not ready for something too serious or too committed. And so he does want to come back towards you eventually, but he's just not ready for all of that right now, okay? So if you were to move on, honestly, I don't know that, I hate to say it, but he's like, well, I'm not ready for that, so I can't like give you what you want. And I feel like if I come back towards you, you're going to be putting more pressure on me, or you're going to be angry with me, and I'm okay with being a little bit quiet right now and taking care of myself, okay? Because it feels like he needs to focus on himself, and he's not ready for something too serious, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your patience. All right, Rosie. Hello, everybody. I'm so sorry. I wasn't here yesterday. I got really caught up at work, and the storming was so bad. All right, Rosie. I have several donations, and then I will reopen the free yes or no's, okay? Rosie, I see you. Why does my city text me? This is really weird. Sorry. My phone lit up and I was like, what is going on? So, if you guys want to pop in later, if you want to wait, feel free. But let me see. Alrighty, Miss. You're welcome, Rashmi. Okay. Why don't I see? I see. Wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. Do you know the manager's first name initial, Rosie? Do you know anything about the new manager? Okay. And it's your manager, right? You're wondering who the new manager is? Okay. With the Ten of Cups reversed and the Judgment in reverse. Six of Wands reversed, Seven of Swords. So it looks like P is pissed. With the Ten of Cups reversed and the Judgment reversed, he's like mad because he feels like, you know, I really liked it here. Like now I have to move. And it's like he realizes he made a mistake or he shouldn't have done what he did. But with the Six of Wands reversed and the Seven of Swords, I don't know that whoever's coming in, it's like a secret. They're not saying anything, but whoever comes in, I don't know that they're going to be great. Let me see what's going on here. I don't know why this energy is like this. All right. With the Three of Pentacles sideways, the Two of Pentacles sideways, and the Four of Swords, because they haven't made a decision. With the Three of Pentacles sideways, Two of Pentacles sideways, they're in the energy of like, do we take one manager and move them to a next and then pull in another manager from another department? Do we pick someone new? They're still in the process of trying to figure out. With the Four of Swords being sideways, they're wondering if maybe they should just take managers and kind of shift them around or something. It's very odd because they don't really know what to do here. Because with the Three of Pentacles sideways, Two of Pentacles sideways, should we have them rotate? Should we pick someone from a different department to work multiple departments? What do we do here? Four of Swords, they're like, we'll talk about it later. We'll figure it out. We got to think this through. I don't think that they've actually decided, like, definitively what they're going to do. I feel like they're going through different options of, like, maybe we can have them rotate. Or maybe we can have someone from one department take over two departments. It's very kind of like up in the air, and they're just like, well, we can see, we can try, like trial managers, and then move from one to the next, see who's the best option, because they're kind of like, we don't know what's the best thing to do here, we just need to think about it, like wait, kind of like maybe they'll pick a person, put them in that position, give them like a few weeks or a few days, see how they're doing, and then make a decision from there. It's like this trial and error kind of thing that they're thinking about implementing, but they're not really sure. It might be bad news for you with the Six of Wands reverse and the Seven of Swords, because maybe you don't like the next person coming in. Whatever it is though, their idea of, I hate to say it to you, but it's like they don't really know what to do about this. They haven't made any definitive decisions. They're kind of torn in between of like, we can just move one over, see what happens, and maybe move them over again if it doesn't work out. Because the Three of Pentacles sideways is like they're not certain about longevity. They're not sure how long they're going to put someone in the place. Two of Pentacles sideways also like not really certain if this is the right move, or should they juggle multiple like departments. With the King of Cups and the Emperor, I do feel like it's going to be a man. Might be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. With the King of Cups and the Emperor at the bottom, could be somebody that maybe one of the big bosses or one of the bosses likes or is friendly. Like maybe this person is helpful, maybe they're nice. With the Emperor, I feel like they might even be friends with one of the bosses, but it could be that this person is just like a nice person. Like helpful, compassionate. With the Hierophant and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Huh. So there's going to be a lot of resentment if this person becomes like the department manager. Because it's almost like this energy of like, oh, this person only became the manager because they're friends with the boss. Or does that make sense? It's almost like this energy of like people will hold resentment towards him for becoming like the boss. It even could be you might be the one who holds resentment towards him. But with the Strength in reverse and the Two of Swords, I do feel like they're not sure if he's the right person. And it's like, should we pick him? We should wait and figure it out. There's a lot of heavy energy of like, we're not sure. We're not confident that this is the right person for the position, but let's try it. Or is this too big of a decision to make? Huh. With the Nine of Wands reversed and the Seven of Pentacles in reversed, ooh, they're kind of torn because they're telling themselves, well, then who else do we pick from? If we don't pick him, who do we pick? And with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, do we pick someone who hasn't been here a long time? Do we find somebody new? Like, who do we pick? They're really torn. I don't feel like they're very confident about who they want to put in place. Because they're like, we don't know what to do here. What's the best decision? I feel like no matter what, it's not going to work out. Or so-and-so is not going to be a great manager. Or they don't have enough experience. Or whatever it is, it seems like problems all around for the people making decisions. Three of Swords and the Five of Cups. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, here's the problem, Rosie. With the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups, I feel like whoever this manager is that's coming your way, I feel like he might have screwed some people over in the past, or he has like negative qualities, or maybe he's been written up about something or been complained about. Because with the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups, they kind of feel like we don't have a good batch of managers to pick from. Huh. And that's why they're torn, because they're like, we don't have good people to pick from. Everyone has problems. Everyone has skeletons in their closet. We got an issue. And they feel like whoever this person is, even though they're friends with like the boss or something, or he's friendly and helpful, it seems like maybe he has some things that he's done that he shouldn't have done, like screw someone over, or with the Three of Swords, it could be hurt someone or stab someone in the back. Does that make sense? And with the Five of Cups, they're kind of disappointed with their options. You might even be disappointed. Oh boy. Anything else with the energy of this person? With the Seven of Cups kind of sideways in the Moon in reverse, they realize that they have to pick someone quickly. Could be like Cancer season, which is like now, or no, starting tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or not specifically, but because it's showing with the Seven of Cups reverse and the Moon in reverse, they feel like it's like we need to tell someone like soon, in a water season, which is now. So we need to reveal who it is. Four of Cups reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, I don't think you're going to like this person. Maybe you feel like you've been rejected by this person in the past, kind of like they dismiss you. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you feel insecure around this person. What else? I don't think that they have a good pool of people to pick from, hun. I really feel like this is like, they feel like, what do we do? With the Sun and the Lovers. The Death in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse. They might find a better match for the position in Leo season with the Sun and the Lovers. Could be a better person will come in like during Leo season, which is the end of July, August, with the Death in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse. But until then, you're going to have to wait. Does that make sense? I feel like you might be stuck with this person for a while, but maybe he's going to mess up and do something stupid, or somebody better. They're like, you know what, I don't think he's doing great. We need to find someone else, and someone else might come in or trade places with him. But with the Death in reverse, like whatever you're feeling, your energy right now is not going to change until this other person comes in. With the Seven of Wands in reverse, you're going to be defensive. With the Hermit sideways and the Star reverse, you kind of feel disappointed. Now, it very well could be that, with the Hermit sideways and the Star reversed, you might be disappointed when you find out who this person is. But there's something that's going to be changing, like, later, not now. It's like they're just going to stick someone in because they need to, but I feel like they're going to find someone better later. And, like, your energy of, like, I hate this, I don't like these people, I think that's going to stick around for some time. Like I said, maybe you have to hold out another month or two before someone better comes along. But until then, you're going to be defensive. You're going to be like, oh, who do I talk to? I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't even want to hear this person talk to me. With the Knight of Cups in reverse and the High Priestess, I feel like during Cancer season, you're just going to be really unhappy and keeping to yourself. And you kind of feel like, what's going to happen? How much longer do I have to put up with this? Anything else? With the Ten of Pentacles, the Hangman reverse, and the Ace of Swords. I think there's going to be some other announcement maybe made in the next day or week about maybe somebody, how do I put it? I don't know if there's going to be some new opportunity, or maybe somebody else is going to be hired at some point. So I do feel like there's going to be communication of somebody coming in who's going to get hired, but you have to wait. I hate to say it like that, but it's like you have to wait a little bit. So it even could be anywhere from Leo season to Virgo season. So end of July to, September is when someone else might be coming along for the position. So you have to wait till then until someone better comes in. But they're going to put someone in temporarily, and they tell themselves, ooh, we don't know if this is going to be a good match. You're going to be kind of disappointed. But then eventually there's somebody else that's going to be brought in. Nine of Swords, yeah, there's going to be some stress. Three of Cups reversed. A lot of gossiping, a lot of stress. Oof. Anything else? Let's see. With the Page of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, so it looks like there's going to be a lot of people watching you and watching the guy who's coming in. Nine of Cups in reverse, but just wait because someone better will be coming in. Ten of Wands, you're going to be stressed out. Queen of Wands in reverse, you might even be mad. But Spirit is saying hold out. Someone better will come along later, but they haven't like whoever's going to come in right now, interim, until someone better is chosen, I feel like you're not going to be happy about it. But Spirit's saying if you wait, someone else is going to be coming in and taking their place. Okay? But that's what I see for you. I'm sorry it's not more positive, but Spirit's like, oh, you're going to be stuck in this energy of like, oh gosh, more of the same, or the energy of like doom and gloom of like, oh man, why do we have to be stuck with this person? It's almost like not getting a better version. How do you put it? It's like transitioning one person out to another person where you're just like, oh, another bozo I can't trust. Does that make sense? But then I feel like eventually somebody different is going to come in, okay? Let me see what you're saying. And Happy Chick, you can post your question, hon. Yeah, I don't see either, because 2 Pentacles are sideways and 3 Pentacles are sideways. They're like, well, who can we put in right now? Maybe we can have them like rotate, or maybe we can like figure something out. Like, and the thing is, they don't want to hire someone new because it would cost them more money, or it would be, how do you put it? You know, they would lose time and money teaching them, training them, and all that. But they're telling themselves, yeah, but none of these guys are good. Does that make sense? So it's like they already know that they don't have a good group of people to choose from, but they're telling themselves, well, we need to figure out something. And so I do feel like someone is going to come around, like someone better. Okay, just be patient and hold out, and again, keep to yourself and don't let the stress get to you. Okay, good luck, hon. Stay positive and stay focused on you, because at the end of the day, I'm sorry you're stuck with all these people. You know, I hope someone better comes into the group. Good luck, hon. All right, Miss Happy Chick, go ahead. How's it gonna be? Oh, okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. With the 7 of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Swords. Let's see. Oh no, is this Jose? Oh no, Happy Chick. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords. When you told him the truth, he thinks that you should not be working there anymore. Or, you know, with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, it's not consistently, like, working with that group of people. Queen of Swords, because you told the truth. Unfortunately, in a lot of places nowadays, the truth gets you in trouble. It's really, really awful. And as I look up, I've been streaming for 34 minutes and 56 seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be an extra message for you from Spirit. I believe it. With the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Oh, don't worry. Happy Chick. With the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, you're going to be going somewhere where it's going to be like a dream come true for you. You're just going to be like, oh my gosh, this is like perfect for me. I love it here. Don't worry. You're going to be fine. I was going to say, and let me see what else I can get. With the Ace of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords in reverse, like this opportunity. Have I been muted this entire time? Have I been muted this whole time? Did you hear that 3, 4, 5, 6? I was streaming for 34 minutes and 56 seconds. And that might be an extra message for you from Spirit. Is it? Because with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords, your honesty, you're telling the truth. Oh, okay. Then that's what, it's like, that's what kept you from staying in your department. But with the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, you're moving into an area that's going to be a perfect fit for you. It's going to be like a dream come true. It's going to be very good. An opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords in reverse, an opportunity opened up for you because chaos erupted. So this was meant to happen, because with the 2 of Cups, Spirit is in that energy of bringing something to you that's going to be very positive and fulfilling for you emotionally, because things needed to change. Does that make sense? It very well could be karma came towards you, where you've been putting in a lot of effort and work, or lots of things have been happening, but the chaos erupted for a reason, so that an opportunity could arise. Okay? Let me see. Maybe it's a way for you to see that maybe the boss that you were with was very deceptive, or maybe the person that you thought you could trust wasn't meant to be in your life anymore because they were creating issues and problems for you. So don't think of it as being a bad thing. Let me see what else. Even could be that this could open up doors for you for other new opportunities. With the 6 of Cups reverse, the 6 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the High Priestess. So I don't know if you felt like you're afraid of getting fired, or it very well could be that, you know, other people being unhappy or hurt by what you said. With the 6 of Cups in reverse, it could be the Esme person. It could just be others that you worked with. Whoever felt like, oh, I get screwed over, or oh, I get in trouble, don't hold hard feelings, because actually with the 6 of Wands, it's very good news for you, because with the 10 of Swords, somebody's about to get fired. Okay, and it's not going to be you. And with the High Priestess being at the bottom, very well could be you're not supposed to know right now, or it's because they're trying to make a determination. Let me see. What's going to go on next week? With the 3 of Swords, there's going to be some backstabbing going on, okay? And with the Queen of Cups, could be from somebody, like a woman who you thought you were friends with. She might stab you in the back. Or it very well could be, if it's not you who's going to get backstabbed, could be that somebody that you like or that you were friends with is going to get hurt. Like thrown on the bus. Not just you, but also another person is about to get thrown on the bus or get fired. Something's going to happen. So if you like somebody there, I don't think they're going to be there for long. With the 10 of Wands and the King of Wands in reversed, oh, some man feels very guilty. He doesn't really want to do this. It's like he's mad that he has to do this, but he's also like really stressed out that he has to do this. Because he's like, oh, I have to be a jerk, or I gotta be a mean guy. So he does feel guilt. What else? With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the 2 of Pentacles, because he feels bad, because he's like, I have to take action. I don't want to, because it makes me feel bad, because I'm screwing somebody's life over, okay? Because he knows that people there probably really need their jobs, but he tells himself, well, with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, 2 of Pentacles, what do I do? I have to make this decision because something really bad happened. And because it is, it's like people have to turn on one another, and it might just be safer for you, Happy Chick, to move out, okay? It very well could have been, it was just safer for you to move to a different area because something bad was going to happen, and then you would have been stuck with like a bitter or angry person or people who are going to be pointing the finger at you. So I feel like this couldn't have been like a better situation for you to change areas. Also, the Fool being sideways and the Lovers in reverse, there is this strange energy of like having to choose sides and not wanting to, because with the Fool being sideways, it is that energy of also, oh, I hate to say it, it's like, I don't know if this is the best opportunity for you, but I feel like it's the best thing I can do for you. So I feel like maybe your boss, even though he threw you under the bus, I feel like he did it kind of to help you too, to get out of there. Kind of like saying, oh, well, she's not coming back anyway because, you know what, she said this and blah, blah, blah. Does that make sense? I think he could have done it a different way, but I don't think he knew how to. Some people aren't very creative. In other words, he threw you under the bus so he could save you, kind of thing. I hate to say it like that because that sounds really weird, but I feel like it's because he knows that you can come back around later, but he has to get rid of the mess first. Does that make sense? Like, oh, I'm going to have to get rid of all these people and they're all going to hate you if you're here. Does that make sense? And make your life difficult. So I think he was just trying to get you out of there, and he knows that eventually you might come back around. Because with the Fool sideways and the Lovers in reverse, I feel like he didn't want to have to move you out there or to a different department or anything like that. I think he wanted to keep you, but he told himself, like, I can't. With the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands in reverse, I do feel like there's also going to be, you might be a little bit confused for a bit, because it's like, I don't know if they're playing like musical chairs with your positions or something, but there is going to be a lot of confusion because there's not going to be any communication. Like, no one's going to be talking about anything. No one's really going to, it's like everything's going to be kind of hush hush, but there's going to be lots of moving parts. With the Knight of Wands, the World, and the Ten of Cups in reversed. Ah, okay. Because there's going to be some swift movement that's going on. And with the World card, there's going to be some changes, alright? You know how I said musical chairs? I feel like it's going to be more than musical chairs. It might be like, you know, musical chairs where there's not enough chairs for everyone to sit down. Does that make sense? And with the Ten of Cups in reverse, there's going to be some unhappy people because of it. Well, that's why it's easiest to move you out. With the Three of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of confusion. With the Three of Wands reverse and the Nine of Swords reverse, people are wondering, oh my gosh, is my job on the line? There's going to be a lot of fear and anxiety going on. I don't think you're the only person, though. I think there's going to be others. Where people are just going to be really stressed out, like, what's going to happen? Who all's going to, you know, who all's going to get fired? Who do we talk to? Three of Cups reverse, there's going to be lots of, ooh, I hate to say it, there's going to be lots of gossiping and a lot of, like, who do I trust? With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, don't talk to anyone. Don't tell them anything. Don't tell anyone what you said. Don't tell anyone what happened. There's going to be a lot of gossiping going on about why someone's getting fired or who should be fired, that kind of thing. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, oh, we shouldn't work with that person, or why did Happy Chick move out of here? Why is this person moving over there? There's going to be lots of gossip. And with the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Wands, I think it's going to get a little bit ugly for a little while because everyone's going to be very defensive, okay? Like, oh, did you tell on me? Did you say something? So-and-so said you said something. Like, there's going to be lots of accusations being thrown around. And with the Seven of Wands in reverse, you might have to be a bit defensive and, like, stick with your guns, Happy Chick. Try not to communicate with too many people. I just feel like there's going to be a lot of chaos going on. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Magician, it's also that energy of stay on top of your task. Don't focus on everyone else, what they need to do. Just focus on what you need to do. Because with the Nine of Pentacles reverse and the Magician, people feel like their jobs are on the line, okay? And they're doing whatever they can to fix it, to keep their positions. You got to be really careful of how you approach this. Because you got, how do you put it? It's almost like being surrounded by hangry people and you're the only one with like the big gym, like, do you know what I'm talking about? The beef jerky stick? Or like with the steak. Does that make sense? It's like you're holding on to the steak and you have hangry people all around you. So you have to be really careful, all right? Because with the Emperor and the Four of Swords, so one of the bosses is really thinking about what to do and how to like make everyone calm down. And he's trying to make a really good decision, and he might take a few days. I don't know if it's gonna be 4 days, but it could take him a few days to decide what he's going to do. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, he's going to let everyone know. Justice card, he's going to follow the rules, okay? He's going to go by whatever procedure is, protocol, whatever the rules are in your book, your manual. He's going to follow the rules and follow through. And he's going to let everyone know, I'm making this decision because this is what is in the guidelines. If you broke the rules, you're out of here, okay? So I think he's going to be, I don't want to say he's going to be cutthroat, because with the Emperor, he wants to be fair. And that's why he's taking the time to really think things through. But with the King of Cups sideways, the 8 of Swords, Page of Swords sideways, and the 5 of Cups, somebody feels really guilty and really bad because they're like, oh, I don't really want to have to do this. And with the Page of Swords sideways, it's like that, it's that inevitable conversation that they have to have because they investigated, okay? And with the 5 of Cups, they feel really bad. With the Ace of Cups and the Star, but you have nothing to worry about. I feel like you're going to be just fine. But it's like whoever is about to get fired, this person feels really guilty about it because they're just like, oh, I looked at all the footage, or I investigated, asked questions, whatever it was. I feel like it's going to get investigated thoroughly, and they're going to feel really bad having to let go of somebody. Page of Cups reverse, Ace of Swords reverse, ooh, King of Swords reverse. Somebody lied. And now one of the bosses is pissed that they lied. And with the Page of Cups in reverse, it's like that energy, someone's scared because they know they lied to the boss, and the boss is going to find out. And he's like, I found out, you're a liar. And, you know, I think that people feel bad because people have to fire people. But I think it's inevitable. It's not your fault. It's their own fault. Okay. Yes, they do, but that's what it looks like. Page of Cups in reverse could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Might be somebody who is immature. With the Ace of Swords in reverse. The thing is that they had to investigate the lie, because with the Page of Swords sideways, they didn't know who to believe, okay? And with the King of Cups sideways, they become very disappointed. 5 of Cups, and they feel bad. But it's like, yeah, but I can't ignore what's right in front of me. But I feel like in your case with the Ace of Cups and the Star, it's almost like you're being saved, or it's like that energy of like you're going to be okay. All right, I feel like somebody else though is not going to be doing too hot, okay, because of their immaturity, their lying, and their actions. This boss is like, you're done, I'm cutting you out, goodbye. So someone's gonna get fired. I don't know if it's gonna be one person or 2 people, but I do feel like they're like, we've had enough. And, you know, I caught you in your lie, and you lied to my face, so you're gone. Okay, so they feel bad for having to do it, but they know that they have to follow the rules. Okay, so whatever is fair. So if you're not the person who made the mistake, you're fine. You know, but if you know who made the mistake, Happy Chick, they're gone. Okay? It might be 2 people. It might be a man and a woman. But regardless, it's just that energy of they have to follow the rules, whatever rule that is, okay? Let me see. With the 9 of Swords, lots of anxiety and fear. Because with the Lovers at the bottom, because they have to make a choice of who to pick. Maybe they're 2 people with the Lovers coming out. Maybe they're friends. But it is an energy of like they have a lot of fear and anxiety of making this decision because they have to choose who are the best people to stay and who are the ones who are telling the truth and who are the ones who aren't being honest, okay? So they know they have to make a choice, and making that choice is stressing them out, all right? Let me know how things go. It's the stress coming from with the 5 of Pentacles of making these people lose their jobs, you know? They know that these people need the money and they need their jobs, but they have to do what they have to do, okay? That's sad, but follow the rules. At big companies, they can only do so much for you. You just gotta follow the rules. Okay, let's see about your second question. Let's see. What's a fun deck for the weekend? Let's see. Let me know, hon. It's up to you. No worries. Okay. With the Chariot sideways and the Two of Cups, are you going with a friend or a sibling or somebody that you really care about? Because with the Chariot sideways and the Two of Cups, you're in this energy of wanting to connect or choosing things that are going to make you happy and doing it with somebody who you feel emotionally connected to. So it could be a friend, it could be a sibling, it could be somebody that you have interest in, whatever this energy is. And with the Chariot sideways, I don't know if you... I don't know, with the Chariot sideways, are you like uncertain of how you want to move forward? I don't know if you're holding on to something or holding back on something or trying to not make a decision about something, maybe about this person with the Two of Cups. It's like you want to connect emotionally with someone, or you feel an emotional connection but don't know how you want to proceed. What are you saying? Hello, Camilla. Okay. How's it gonna go? What is this person's first name initial, hun? With the Tower in reverse and the Moon in reverse. Okay. Because it's almost like that energy of like, you don't want, whatever kind of connection you have, whether it's a friendship, acquaintanceship, or crush, or whatever it is, I feel like there is this energy of like, I don't want to mess this up, but I want to open up to this person, maybe see where things go, or just open up to somebody. Maybe you want to have someone like a friend, a confidant, or somebody. With the King of Cups, this person cares about you a great deal. With the Sun in reverse, but they're unhappy about some situation, or maybe unclear about something. It's like, I like you, but I don't know if I'm allowed to. Okay. Interesting. Is it just going to be today, or is it for the whole weekend? Because with the Six of Cups and the Lovers in reverse. Because he doesn't know if you just want to be friends. Because with the Six of Cups and the Lovers reverse, does Happy Chick only see me as a friend? Does she not want to be in a connection with me or something romantic? Okay. Okay. Go. With the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse, he's afraid that you're going to reject him. If he was to move towards you, because he likes you. He doesn't just see you as an acquaintance, Happy Chick. His energy is, I like you, I have feelings for you, but I feel like you only like me or are interested in me as a friend. And if I was to come towards you, you would reject me. And he's afraid of losing you if he was to approach you as something more. That's why I was a little confused. But I do feel like with the Chariot sideways and the Two of Cups, there is also this energy of you wanting to connect with yourself through other people. But remember, don't move too quickly. You just ended a relationship, Happy Chick. Don't move too quickly into something else with someone else, because it'll be a rebound. And, you know, you got to clear out your energy first before you move forward into another connection, okay? Be careful. Let me see. What else is going to happen this weekend? Okay. I mean, the Six of Cups is knowing someone a long time, maybe since you were children. But with the Lovers in reverse, though, he wonders, again, if you just want to be friends. Could be that if you told him that you broke up with your person, he's like, oh, maybe it's not a good time. But with the Page of Cups and the Four of Pentacles in reverse, I think he's wanting you to open up. I think he definitely has a crush on you, and he wants you to open up to him, and he wants to be able to open up to you. He wants to see if you're going to be emotional with him. Because he's like, I'm a man now, and I want to have feelings. And he's like, but I don't think you want them. And so he's kind of like in this weird energy of like, what do I do then? Because with the Death card and the Emperor in reverse, he's in that energy of like, I want to change my life. I want for something different to happen to me in my life. I want our connection to not be what it was, and I want to change it. Kind of like if we were just friends, if you guys were just acquaintances and friends, he's like, I don't want to be just that anymore. I want to change it. Let's be like grown-ups. Let's have feelings and do stuff, you know? I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Do you know what I mean? I think he's like, you know, I don't want to be just like friends, or I don't want to be like we were when we were kids. We're like grown people now. Let's do grown people things. But he's telling himself with the Emperor in reverse, but I'm not going to take action. Like, I would like our connection to change, but I'm not going to take action. Like, I'm insecure. I don't know if she's really going to want to do that. I know she just went through an ending, or, you know, but I don't, I don't want to push my luck. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. And I don't know if he feels like you might still be in communication with your ex, but he's assuming, like, I don't really know why you're calling me. He's assuming the worst. Kind of like, I feel like we're hanging out, but I don't really know if I should say what I want to say or keep it to myself. Oh boy. I'd be careful of doing stuff with him late at night in small spaces, tight spaces. he might get confused very easily. Let's see. Well, the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, he's afraid that you're going to block him, like, approaching you, like, dating-wise. He's afraid that you're going to be like, I'm not interested in dating. Because very well could be, maybe you've opened up to him about what happened to you and your ex, or maybe you're going to open up to him. Whatever it is, there is this energy of him feeling like, oh, she's probably not interested in dating. She's just looking for someone to talk to and open up to and connect with. I don't want to get my hopes up and get my heart broken. And it's 432. That might be an extra message for you from Spirit. But his energy very much is in this, like, I like you, but I'm not going to jump to any conclusions. Okay. I feel like you might be opening up to him. Anything else? What's going to happen? How's the rest of her weekend going to go? Anything? She's going on a hike. She might do something else. I don't know if you're going to be extending, like, your conversations with him. Maybe if you hang out today, you're also going to be, like, talking or texting each other tomorrow or something. But there is this energy of him wanting you to open up more to him because he wants to get to know you more. Hangman in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. So I feel like there is going to be, like, I hate to say it, but it's almost like when you two hang out with each other, he might recognize that you have, like, open wounds. Does that make sense? Because with the Nine of Wands in reverse being the underlying energy with the Hangman in reverse, he's also telling himself, like, you know, I gotta be careful here because I always, like, get my hopes up and get my feelings hurt, or things don't work out for me the way that I want. It's kind of like, why would Happy Chick want anything more with me other than friendship? That's all we've ever been. So I feel like there's a part of him where he feels like, you know, I don't really know how to approach this and I don't want to make mistakes here. but I'm just happy to hear from you and to hang out with you. What about the hike? Is anything going to happen on the hike? Make sure you take a lot of beverages with you on your hike. With the Ten of Swords reverse, the Temperance, and the Page of Wands in reverse, Spirit is saying you're not over your breakup, okay? And with the Temperance, you're going on this hike to bring some balance and stability, to connect with nature, and to also connect with yourself and heal. But with the Page of Wands in reverse, there's still going to be a part of you that's going to be hurt, broken, not really your full self. You're going to be in the energy of feeling like it's like you're forcing yourself to do more to try and clear your energy out. And when I looked up, I was streaming for 1 hour, 1 minute, and 11 seconds. And it's 4:34. So it is like that energy of trying to do new things, new beginnings. Also looking for stability, whether it's through friendships or connections with 434. I feel like there's a lot of energy here of you trying to rebuild yourself, your life, and find yourself. But there is this energy of not being certain of what direction to go in, or not being sure of if it's actually going to fix things. Spirit is saying this hike will bring you closer to peace with Spirit, but it's not going to heal you completely. It's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to take a couple days or a couple weeks. It could take quite some time, so don't force yourself to change. I feel like there's a lot of heavy energy here, especially Ace of Wands. You're looking for new opportunities and new adventures. You're like, I want to try things I've never done before. I want to see what else is out there. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, because you have a hard time finding love within yourself. But you can't, okay, so happy check. Through your healing process, you have to understand that trying new things isn't always going to make you happy, but you can't ignore the part of you that's hurt, that's unhappy, and that's not loved about yourself, okay? I want you to find happiness, and I want you to find joy, and trying these new things might help with that, but don't run away from your feelings, okay? A lot of people will do that. You know what? I'm just going to ignore all this pain and crap that I've been dealing with, and I'm just going to go and hang out with friends. I'm going to party. I'm going to do stuff like crazy and wild things I've never done before, and, you know, don't jump on that bandwagon. You still have to deal with the crappy parts and the hurt parts too, okay? Don't get me wrong. Don't forget to have fun, of course, but don't ignore your feelings. If you're having a rough day, if you just want to lay in bed and cry, if you want to watch like sappy movies with your siblings, you know, or eat s'mores at a campfire, whatever it is, do what makes you feel happy and feel connected, okay? Because remember, healing alone is one thing, but having support and a strong support system around you will help you through that process, okay? You know, so make sure that you don't like forget to deal with your feelings, because I know that sometimes it can be something that we like to ignore. Anything else about the hike? And when you go on this hike, happy chick, make sure that you have your phone battery charged completely, and bring plenty of water. And if you have mace, bring it. Okay? I don't know, something about like, I don't know if you're gonna encounter some animals while you're out there. I don't know if you have like mountain lions and bears or something, but just in case, make sure that you have something to keep you safe. With the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Wands in reverse, you're impatient about finding happiness and fulfillment again. All right? There's a part of you that's still going to... Listen, happiness will come to you, but you don't have to rush it. Okay? You're looking to find things like thrills or things that are going to make you really, really, like, make your wishes come true, because with the Queen of Wands in reverse, you're impatient. You're like, I just want to move fast and find something else, or fix things, make everything better. Don't be impatient with yourself, all right? Because it's not going to help you with healing. It's literally going to keep you stuck or in a cycle, okay? So be careful. Remember, have fun, but don't forget to connect with yourself, and remember that you're still on a healing journey, okay? And don't put pressure on yourself either, all right? And just like, but also be careful. I don't know, just be careful when you go on the hike. And you're not going alone, right? I'm sorry, everyone in my chat. If you're a female and you hike, please don't go alone. Don't watch the news either, but just please, for my peace of mind, don't go alone. Please. I beg of you. Alright? Please don't go alone. Make sure that somebody knows that where you're going, and make sure also that you're going with somebody. I just don't advise going alone anymore because it's really unsafe nowadays. Just be really, really careful, okay? And like I said, bring something with you, whether it's mace or bear spray or something, or even a pocket knife. I hate to say it like that. Just something. Just bring something just in case, okay? And don't go, if you see the sun going down, just go back to your car, okay? Just in case. Okay, let's see. So, I don't know if you sense this from her or not, Happy Chick. She's an Aquarius, right? I feel like she feels like either telepathically connected to you, or there's like this energy of connection that she can't let go of. And that's the water side of her, because Aquarians are half air and half water, okay? And so the emotional part of her is connecting to you, and she can't seem to let go of that channel, okay? So I feel like there's a part of her where she feels like you don't really want to let go, but you feel like you have to. But there's also this energy and part of her where she doesn't want to let you go either. Does that make sense? So I feel like she senses and connects with your energy, but she struggles to let it go, or to, I don't know, it's almost like, I don't want to lose this. I feel like she feels safe in your energy and your connection, and I don't think that she's ever connected with anyone like you before. And for her, your innocence and your honesty makes her feel safe. So I don't think does she not have friends or something? Like, she has like trust issues, but she feels like she can trust you, okay? Okay. Like I said, be careful, because I was wondering about the dark, because I saw darkness and I was like really worried. I was like, oh, please don't go hiking in the dark. But I don't know, something about the dark, and so be careful. And that's why I say bring like either a pocket knife or mace or a bear spray or something, because I don't know if it's an animal or some sort of a predator. Does that make sense? But just be really careful, all right? I don't know, because literally I saw, like, when you said hike, I'm like, why do I see darkness, or why is it dark? And it shouldn't be dark if you're hiking, right? And that's why I was saying there's something about it that made me feel like uncomfortable. So just bring something just in case. I'm not saying something bad's gonna happen. It's just that I don't like seeing dark when somebody says they're gonna go hiking or camping. I don't know. There's just something about it that just, I don't know. But now it makes sense if you're going at 4 a.m. Alright, let's see what's going on. What's going on? Ooh. With the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Cups reversed, and the Four of Wands. She wants you to move back home. She doesn't feel like her house is a home without you. Because with the Queen of Wands, she feels like you radiate and emanate like love, compassion, warmth, kindness. It's like she likes basking in your sun. Does that make sense? Because your heat, your warmth, your love, I don't think that she's ever felt that before. And for her, it makes her feel safe. It makes her feel loved. It makes her feel like strong too. And she realizes that you're somebody who takes action. You're somebody who is strong and courageous. And with the Four of Wands at the bottom, wow, this is so unique. I don't know, because I always question why I pick up certain decks. And Spirit's like, no, not this one. And I'm like, why? I don't care. I just want to pick up a deck. And they're like, no. So with this deck on the Four of Wands, there is two women who are facing each other, and there's a red ribbon that's tied. Like, the women are facing each other holding hands, right? And they're standing between two wands each. But their hands are held together, and they're wrapped in red ribbon. So I feel like, oh, and it's 444. And I'm talking about the Four of Wands. That might be an extra message for you from Spirit as well. But there is this deep connection that she has with you, like you're tied together, okay? Or that there's a channel, or that there's, what do you call it? There's something that holds you two together, and like she doesn't want to let you go. Does that make sense? So I feel like there's this energy of like, you know, it's not home without you. And she just can't let go of that string or that ribbon, that love that's held between the two of you. And she feels like you're bonded for life, or bound by like a life connection that she doesn't want to let go of. I don't think she knows how to. With the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Moon in reverse, this woman desperately wants you back in her life, hon. She's in that energy of, I've known you forever. I've known you for such a long time. We've nurtured this connection and invested in one another for a very long time. With the Six of Wands, she's just wanting some kind of like attention from you, some kind of energy that you understand that connection, that she mattered to you. With the Moon in reverse, she wants you to acknowledge that she mattered to you as much as you mattered to her. Okay? And with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it's because she's codependent. And the Knight of Pentacles, she's talking to you because, okay, like I've said like previously, I know it sounds kind of weird, but there is this energy where she just feels like she'll never be able to let you go. She's a codependent person. She needs you. She doesn't just want you in her life, like she needs you in her life. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like that energy of like, we're friends. We've been in each other's life for such a long time. I never thought I'd ever see you leave. And so it's like, what's happened? Like, she is very much in that energy of like, I need you back in my life. Like, you're the only person I can talk to. You're my only friend. With the Page of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So I think that she's been spying on you because you haven't been communicating with her. You've like cut her out of her life. And I don't think it's just her. Could very well be that maybe her sons are spying on you as well. Whether it's, I don't know if they know where you're at right now, but it could be like reading previous messages, driving by your place, maybe driving by your work, or, you know, keeping an eye on you somehow. But they are in that energy of like, you've cut us out of your life, but we want to keep an eye on you. We want to know what's going on with your life. How are you doing? They're very curious about you and like investigating to see what's going on with you. I think they want to see maybe you've moved on. Maybe you're with somebody else. With the Lovers and the Four of Cups, there's this energy of being miserable without you. Okay? I feel like there's more than one person in that house that is miserable without you. I feel like there was a deep connection between you and the mother. I think that there was a deep connection between you and your ex. But there's also like this longing connection, I think even from your brother-in-law, like your ex's brother, kind of like, oh man, I wish I said something, or I wish we had connected. But with the Four of Cups, there is this strange energy of there used to be four of us, but now there's not. And it's strange because in this deck also, the Four Cups is so unique. There's a man sitting there with his legs crossed, like almost even meditating under the tree of life. But there are four cups placed around him, like equidistant from one another. In other words, you were the other, like, how do you put it? You were the other the foundation piece that kept the home stable. Does that make sense? It's like everyone had their part of the home. It's like there was a person in every corner, basically, that kept the home, that made the house a home. And it's like now it's not balanced because one person is missing. With the Knight of Wands sideways and the Eight of Swords in reverse, they felt like you left too quickly. Like it was just so abrupt. It's like you just, I don't know how, it's almost like, you know, you had verbal diarrhea and then disappeared. Does that make sense? Like all this stuff was said and then you just disappeared. Like with a flash. I feel like they feel very traumatized by it. With the High Priestess and the Page of Pentacles, I do feel like there is this heavy energy of not being certain of if you're ever going to talk to them again or if you're ever going to hear from them again. Fazila, yes I am, hun. I'm going to do them after Happy Chick. With they're like, I don't know if we're ever going to heal from her again. Oh, and this High Priestess is really unique too. Because there's a baby. There's a baby in front of the High Priestess. Huh. And the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this might be your ex. Maybe your ex wishes that he had gotten you pregnant, or he had imagined you being the mother of his children or something. And now he's like, I feel like that day is never going to happen anymore. Because with the Page of Pentacles, I didn't invest the way I should have, like a king. Huh. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, you need to be careful, Happy Chick, because somebody, he wants to marry you. He's like, maybe I should just, you know, ask her to marry me. So if he comes back towards you, he might be in that energy of like, Happy Chick, like, I want to marry you. Like, will you marry me? Because he's almost in the energy of like, I've been saving up because I wanted to marry you or spend the rest of my life with you. Like, would you come back? Oh boy. With the Three of Cups in reverse and the Strength card. Oh. There's also this energy, they feel like maybe you are dating somebody else or talking to somebody else. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles, because you've been working a lot lately. You've been focusing on wanting to be very independent. You've been focusing on your money. So there is conversation about maybe Happy Chick found somebody else and that's why she left. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you've been working a lot more, or you've been really focused on work. Queen of Pentacles, also looking for your own abundance. It's like, why was she trying so hard at work? Like, I don't get it. Like, was she spending extra time? Was she, I don't know if you were staying late or hanging out with your friends after work or something, but they thought that maybe something was going on between you and somebody else at your workplace. Maybe you were cheating. With the Five of Swords sideways, yeah, doubts and fears, wondering. Seven of Swords sideways. It's like sometimes she was shady. King of Pentacles. Oh. Huh. I don't know. It's like this weird energy of, I don't know if he's trying to shift the blame onto you. Like, even if he was being shady, like, he's assuming that you were being shady. Does that make sense? Like, it's so strange, because with the Five of Swords sideways, Seven of Swords sideways, I feel like we don't know the truth. Well, shut up. Maybe we don't know the truth about you, sir. What? Because with the King of Pentacles, this is what he's saying. I don't know, there must be something, like happy chick must have been doing something with someone else. Well, maybe it's because you were doing something with someone else that you're making such accusations. Like, this is weird. I feel like it's almost like the energy of being very defensive and trying to, like, create a different story in their head. Like, oh, well, she must have cheated on me and that's why she just acted the way she did and she just, like, left. Let me see. Hello, Country Love Homestead. I believe you. It's his energy of kind of coping, because he's like, you know, I was just focusing on, like, my work and my job, and maybe she was busy, you know, working on guys. You know what I mean? It's like that weird energy of, like, but he was the one being shady. It's because he has trust issues, and he has, like, mental instability. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like his energy always comes out that way, because this is absolutely delusional. Because with the Five of Swords sideways and the Seven of Swords sideways and the King of Pentacles at the bottom, I was just busy making money, trying to work on my stability, and, like, you know, maybe she was not doing that. Maybe she was doing something else on the side. Oh my god. Sorry. The level of delusion is kind of, it's profound to me. I don't know, it's just very strange. Spoken like a person who doesn't want to take accountability for his own actions. Anything else? What's going on in the house? What's going on with the family? The Five of Pentacles in reversed and the Nine of Wands. It's like that energy of, like, we gotta fight to talk to her. So I feel like it could be the mother going, I'm gonna do whatever I can to fight with her, to like talk to her. I feel like even if she's blocking me out, because with the Nine of Wands on this energy, there is a woman standing behind some wands, holding a wand, literally, like, protecting herself. So it's like, even if you put up walls, happy chick, I'm gonna find a way to talk to you. Because with the Five of Wands sideways, the Five of Cups, she misses you. She doesn't want to create conflict with you. But with the King of Swords in reverse and the Tower, she feels like her son lied to her. And it's 4, 5, 6. That might be an extra message for you from Spirit. But there is that energy where she feels like, I don't want to create any conflict or drama, but I miss you so much. And I feel so bad because my son lied to me. And he was the cause of the ending of our relationship. And with the Knight of Cups at the bottom, it's like the energy she wants to apologize. And she wants to, again, straight up in the energy of, like, oh, and I've been streaming for 1 hour and 23 minutes. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. But there is that energy. She wants to still connect with you and still be in your energy. She wants to apologize. I feel like she wants to force him to apologize to you as well. But she misses you. And she feels very guilty. Because she feels like, I was lied to. He deceived me. He tricked me. And I was so shocked. I don't think that it's like with the Wheel of Fortune reverse and the Empress. But she also feels like that energy of there's no coming back to this, because you deserve bigger and better things in your life. You're moving on with your life. And she feels like you're going to become very successful, or that you are going to have a lot of growth in your life and you're going to move on. She feels like you're going to find someone better. You're going to create a whole life of your own, and that she's not going to be able to be any part of it. Not that she wanted to take from you so much as, like, she just really loved having you in her life. It's almost like, I can't watch you with your successes. Let me see. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. And because she realizes, though, like, her son is worthless without you. He's lazy. The Emperor in reverse literally fell on top of the Empress. So it's like, you're somebody who has growth potential. You're somebody who goes after what you want. You have dreams. You fulfill them. You move forward in your life. And you got screwed. You, unfortunately, got stuck with someone who's lazy, controlling, manipulative, abusive, selfish, greedy. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, there's no growth and there's no abundance in a connection between the two of you. Like, she knows that. She's like, he's lazy. Like, you're going to have so much success and, like, so much growth in your life and abundance, but my son will have nothing. Like, she sees it. She knows it. I think he knows it deep down, too. It's probably why he wanted to keep you in his life, because you're a go-getter and he's not. Anything else? With the World sideways and the Two of Pentacles. Ooh. Now, I don't know who this is, but there is an energy in that house with the World sideways and the Two of Pentacles. What should I do? I don't want this to be over. Is it over? What do I do? What's my next step? So it's like that energy of like, should I, oh, and there's a dog bringing like a thing of food. I feel like there's that energy of, should I send someone else to talk to her for me? Should I do it myself? How can I make this happen? What do I do? This can't be over. So there is this energy of wanting to come back into your energy. Knight of Swords in reverse and the Sun in reversed. Somebody's really, really unhappy because they feel like you're blocking them out. Or maybe they regret what they said to you with the Knight of Swords reversed. I said something impulsively. I'm unhappy of what I said. Queen of Cups in reversed and the Judgment. Oh, somebody's having this crazy realization that they hurt you. They disappointed you. And this is the scariest Judgment card I've ever seen. It's almost like this energy if they feel like they're getting their karma, or they're happy chick. This person feels like they're going to hell because of the way they treated you. Literally, there's a person boiling in a pot. This is like the scariest card. Like literally on this Judgment card, there's a person boiling in a pot. And it's just red with fire all around them. So it's like the energy of like, I feel like I'm going to go to hell because of how I destroyed like this perfectly kind person, this loving, generous person who was so good to me, who treated me so well, who loved me like unconditionally. I broke her. I hurt her. I disappointed her. And now she has to go and take care of herself. Ooh. Feel the burn, baby. With the Devil and the Three of Pentacles, they're obsessively thinking about you. And I don't think, and I'm not going to lie to you, because it's very strange. I think all three of them are obsessively thinking about you. Everyone in that house. Because with the Three of Pentacles, it's like the energy of now it's just the three of us. What do we do? So I feel like you're somebody who was pulling, it's almost like, how do you put it? You know how gold, you have to mine it and it's stuck in the dirt, or it's stuck in the water, or it's stuck in the rocks? It's like that energy of they're like dormant pieces of gold that just lay in the water, but you have to scoop them out so that people can see them. Does that make sense? I feel like that's what you did to them. It's like they're worthless because they just lay there dormant, hidden. But then you went and scooped them out, found them, brought them sunlight, brought them value. Does that make sense? It's like that weird energy. I see like a stream, and it's like in that stream you just see the water moving and it's glistening. Yes, from the sun, but also because gold is hidden there. But it's like no one knows about it because it's there. It's like there's so much potential there, but they don't know how to get themselves out of that energy. Like you took them out of the wherever they were hidden. Does that make sense? So it's like you were the light brought into darkness, and it's like that light has been that light is gone, and that's why they feel so lost and broken. I don't think that, I feel like one person doesn't really know what this feeling is. They just feel like something is wrong, but they don't know how to like pinpoint it. Could be that they're not very familiar with their own emotions, or maybe they can't grasp it psychologically, but there's a person in that household. I think it's a guy. I don't know if it's the brother or your person, but they can't seem to grasp what this loss is and how detrimental it's been. Kind of like, you know, you've been hit with trauma, but you don't realize that that's what it is. Does that make sense? Because it's like something doesn't feel right here. Like, why does it feel like this? And it could be a lack of psychological development as a child. Because then, you know, if you don't mature and grow and your mind doesn't grow with you, it kind of, as an adult, you just become stunted and kind of confused with situations and emotions that you don't understand how to translate or comprehend. Anything else? With the Six of Swords, the Four of Swords reversed, and the Three of Swords in reversed. Someone is hoping that with time, you'll bring them out of their misery. It's like that energy of like, I'm bound to this misery. I can't sleep at night. I feel so much guilt. I don't take care of myself. After some time, I hope that we'll be able to heal, or I'll be able to heal this. So I feel like, and with the Three of Swords, oh, this is creepy. There's like a fire burning under, under a heart. Oh, scary decks are scary. There's a fire burning under a heart that's been stabbed 3 times. And there's a sun under the fire and the heart. I feel like, I hate to say it, but I feel like you brought life to this home and all they did was stab you. Does that make sense? And hurt you. And now the light has been turned off. So I feel like, again, you brought in a lot of like really positive, loving energy, and it lit up the home and it lit up their lives. They didn't know what it would be like to be so happy and joyful or be optimistic, but you brought that into the home, and now it's like dark, quiet, unhappy, negative. And I feel like that they're kind of like in that energy of like, this is not a good feeling. King of Cups sideways, 10 of Wands sideways, Chariot tilted, Fool reversed, 9 of Cups reversed, and the 8 of Wands reversed. I don't know if he's been drinking a lot or something, but there's that energy of, what do I do? Is this really over? My heart's broken. I feel really guilty, but I don't know if I should take action or just sit here. I know there's no beginning. I know there's no starting over. But maybe in the future. Like, you were everything I ever wanted. I just couldn't give you what you deserved. 8 of Wands in reverse. But I'm not taking action because I don't know what to do. So there is this energy of yearning and loss with you. But I don't know that they're going to... I feel like they might keep trying to reach out to you, Happy Chick. But don't feel any obligation to connect with them. Alright? People are always going to miss who gave them love and overgave, you know, especially when they didn't have to give you anything, or they felt like they didn't have to. So be very careful, okay? Literally, it feels kind of like energy vampires, but I don't think that they know any better. Okay? You don't have to feel bad for them. Their life, their choice, they're adults, you know? But that's the energy that I see. Lots of darkness and lots of like realizations and negative energy. Okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Ooh. I believe it. I mean, literally with that heart, that was so creepy. Because the fire, you were the fire. Because you're a fire sign, you know? You kept them warm, you kept them loved. And then it's like they put in the cold daggers in you, and like the light, you like shine the light on them and on their love and their heart, but it's like, but it's all gone now. That's heavy. I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for your donations, and thank you for being here. Let me know if you want your last question. Otherwise, I'll put it for later. Okay? Oof. You have some serious stuff going on in your life. I understand if you're feeling a little bit confused, groggy. Stay positive though, and keep me updated on what's going on. Okay, hon? And have fun. Everyone who's here, you can post your yes or no with your age, and I'll answer it for you. Ooh. And be careful, alright? Going at 4 a.m., be really, really careful, okay? Alright, Essane, I see you. You can. I have faith in you. Justice card, it's a maybe. If he can figure out his life, he might. He might consider it. But with the Six of Swords, not until his life gets easier or better. The Justice card and the Six of Swords energy, both are energies of trying to find stability and balance. When things calm down, there is potential. But with the Lovers reverse, the Two of Swords reverse, and the Page of Cups, I feel like there is this energy of maybe wanting to apologize to you because they feel bad that they broke up with you or they weren't ready for the next step in their relationship. There is this energy of wanting to talk to you. But with the Ten of Pentacles reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse, they're still not looking to get married or be in something serious, long-term, or committed. They're very depressed. I don't know if they even know that they're depressed. Is this, I don't know, does, I mean, there's a lot of people who have issues in their lives and they don't realize that there's something wrong, okay? So I feel like there might be something heavy in his energy where he's very unhappy, maybe even depressed, and in that energy of not being able to move forward. There's also, with the Emperor in reverse and the King of Pentacles, he's just focused on stability and his finances and career. He's not ready to be a husband, a father, or take action. So if you're hoping that he's going to want to be in a relationship, commit to you, marry you, I don't see that happening anytime soon. It might take years, okay? Because there is this heavy energy of, with the Justice card and the Six of Swords, maybe when I balance my life. But when is maybe? When you're the Emperor reverse and the King of Pentacles and you're only focused on your stability. I don't know if he's an earth sign or he's just somebody who is just very, very hesitant on commitment, marriage, long-term stability. He's in that energy of like, I don't know, maybe I'll think about it. But I don't see it happening anytime soon. I mean, I hope he will, but his energy right now is like, oh, I feel bad. I want to apologize for breaking up or not being ready for the next step, but I'm still not ready. I'm still not there yet, and I'm not looking to do it. Okay, fire sign. Okay. With the Emperor, is he an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? With the Emperor in reverse, it's an Aries, but a lot of his energy is I'm not taking action. Okay, I'm more worried about my finances, my stability. I'm not looking for marriage or commitment. Fire signs are slow to get married. Aries. Makes sense with the Emperor in reversed. With an Aries man, if he doesn't feel like he has stability, the Aries, I'm not going to lie to you, the Aries sign of men typically are like earth signs. They move very slowly in wanting to commit, but they will hook up or get into connections quickly, but not think about the future. Does that make sense? Like, he might have wanted to commit to you, like, in a connection, if there was something, like, for him to gain. But if you're looking for commitment in something serious, he's not ready for it, okay? I'm sorry, hon. I hope I was able to help you in some way. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your patience. Anyone else? Ooh. I can't believe I made it to the live today. You're welcome, hon. Sorry it's not more positive, but his energy is always like, if I talk to you, I feel like you're going to want something more from me, like commitment, but I'm not looking for that, okay? He might just, I don't even know if he's just like dating around, maybe meeting people and talking to them, but he's not looking for commitment or marriage, okay? I think he's walked away from the idea of commitment. Kind of like, I don't need to get married. I can just date, or I can just have fun, or I can just focus on my money. I don't really want to have to focus on marriage, children, family, anything like that. Okay? Good luck, hon. Alrighty. I'll be on for like 40 more minutes. So if you have a yes or no, post it with your age. Let me know. Alright, Jay. You came back. Alrighty, let's see. Why is Adam like this? As of right now, with the Page of Cups in reverse, I get a no. That's his current energy at 5:15 p.m. With the Page of Cups reverse and the Eight of Pentacles, he's somebody who's like, it's very like, I'm just focused on work. I'm very immature. I'm not ready to connect with anyone. I don't want to feel anything. I'm just focused on work and money. With the Four of Wands reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse, he realizes, I don't know if he's like in this energy of I want to move, or the energy of like I don't have stability, and the energy of I don't want to be in a relationship. All right, there's a lot of things going on in his energy. With the Six of Cups sideways and the Nine of Swords and the King of Cups in reverse. Sorry, Six of Cups sideways, King of Cups sideways, Nine of Swords. He just has a lot of anxiety. He feels like relationships are stressful. He's like, I don't really know if I want to reconnect or not. I'm very unhappy in my own energy. I don't know, lots of unhappiness, unfulfillment, but there's like a lack of love within himself. So I don't know how he can make this move forward. With the Three of Wands sideways and the Five of Pentacles in reverse, he tells himself, maybe in the future I will reach out to you, but I don't know when that's going to be. It's on hold for me right now because with the Three of Wands being sideways, it's like I don't know what's happening in my life next. I don't know what the next thing is or when I'm going to be available, but eventually I will. I just don't know when, okay? But he's really going through it. Because with the Six of Cups sideways, King of Cups in reverse, Nine of Swords, lots of anxiety and fear about like past connections, his own unhappiness and unfulfillment, his own instability. What happened to this man? I don't know if when he was younger, if he grew up with very little, or his family wasn't great, family dynamic. I don't know. There's something in his energy that he's never resolved that makes him struggle with his emotions. It could be abuse, it could be neglect. I don't know. There's something very heavy in his energy that makes him have difficulty with stability in his life. Okay? So it's going to take a lot for him to want to be in something serious or want to commit. Okay? So maybe sometime in the future, he just doesn't know when. He tells himself, maybe, but I'm just focusing on me and my stability. It's almost like he doesn't trust other people or trust relationship. Okay? Let me know how things go. I hope I was able to help you, hon. I got it, Miss J. You can post. Let me do Country Love Homestead. And I will do you Country Love Homestead. Let's see. My weekend is good. Did you have a question, Country Love Homestead? You didn't? Oh, I see it. Never mind. I see it. I was reaching out to Libra. Good idea. Let's see. Country Love Homestead, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, I get a no, because with the Star in reverse, he's not in a good emotional energy. With the Hangman reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, like he's in an energy of being a bit selfish, Because he's like, you know, I ghost people, or I, not really ghost, but maybe he's somebody who just like breadcrumbs people. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles, he's not thinking about love, romance, or anything. Like, he's just focused on himself, really. Nine of Pentacles, focused on being single, himself, his own stability, financially, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, one of it, some of it, all of it. I don't think it made that big of a difference for him. It might have just stroked his ego a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be like something that's going to be life-changing or going to change his energy or attitude towards you. All right? I hope I was able to help you in some way. Thank you for being here. I feel like you might have reached out because you're hoping that there would be some change or something different would happen, or there'd be some sort of a result that was going to be positive. But his energy is, maybe you already know this about him, but a lot of selfish energy, or just like, I just like what makes me feel good or makes me happy, but I'm not really looking for something more. Okay? Sorry, hon. I hope I was able to help you. Good luck. Let me know how things go, okay? Alright, Miss J. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Alrighty. Oh. With the Justice card, oh wow. So it's a maybe. I think he mixed in good and bad. Because with the Justice card, he tried to be fair. Kind of like, well... Because with the Empress in reverse at the bottom, there is this weird energy of... I don't think he thinks you're ready for this. And he feels like he's trying to be very fair. Because with the Hangman sideways, the Tower sideways, the Six of Cups sideways, the Two of Cups in reverse, he's not 100% sure if this will be a good match for you and for him. Because there's that energy of, I don't want you to leave completely. Maybe we can work something out where you can be half here, half there, but be stuck over here. Because also with the Six of Cups sideways, there is this energy of, how do you put it? It's like this weird, like, I'm disappointed or hurt that you guys would try and take her away from me kind of thing. Because also with the Two of Cups in reverse, he feels like this, it's not going to be a perfect situation, and he's afraid of being outfitted or suited with somebody else. Kind of like somebody else might take your position and they suck. Does that make sense? Because with the Eight of Wands reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse, he did relay some potential fears and doubts, kind of the energy of like, I'm not sure if moving right now is the right decision. Maybe it's too soon, that kind of thing, you know? Because with the Ten of Pentacles reverse, the Four of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, he also feels like it's kind of not fair. Maybe it's like, oh, she doesn't have enough experience yet. Or, you know, it's like, I feel like if you just give her this, maybe she's going to leave right after. Or maybe it's just too soon. Maybe we should wait for like her a few more months for her to be like more qualified. I don't know. It's like this weird energy of like, we might be giving this to her too soon. It's not like she's not deserving, but I just feel like she needs more something, more like experience, more time. Hello, J-Moon. There is this energy where he's kind of playing both sides. Do you know what I mean? like, oh, well, she is good at this and that, and yeah, she's deserving of this promotion, but, you know, it's like, it's kind of early. Don't you think she should be here a little bit longer? I don't know if moving her is the best idea. Maybe she can still stay over here and go help you there, like, sometimes here and there, but I still feel like she should stick over here for a little bit longer, a few more months, you know, maybe we should wait. So I feel like he tried to play both sides. It's like he said positive things and negative things, okay? So I don't think it's just straight up positive or straight up negative. I think he did a little bit of both. Kind of like playing devil's advocate, kind of like playing, but do you know what I mean? It's just half and half. Because with the Justice card, he tried to be fair. Because he didn't want to just give raving reviews and like, yes, she's great. Yes, give it to her. Yes, do this for her. I think there's that heavy energy of like, oh, well, does that make sense? It's like, yeah, she's really great at this, but what about so-and-so? And, you know, what about, you know, she's not ready. Maybe it's too much power too soon. There's something in his energy where he's just like, I think he plants seeds of doubt. Does that make sense? Yes, hon, after Miss J. Let's see. I know. I know. Alright, let me see about your other question. Update on talk with my professional hat off. Okay, let's see what's going on with his energy. I can't promise that it's not going to be sexual, Miss J. I can't promise. Yes, you can. Great, let's see. With the Knight of Swords sideways and the Five of Swords in reverse, ooh, he is worried about saying things. Like, he's terrified of what he should say to you because he's in that energy of, like, I don't want to say something that might be too critical or too harsh and then Miss J get really upset. So he's really scared of what to say to you or how to speak to you. Or even how to take your communication. Let me see. Maybe he felt like you're a little bit verbally aggressive too, but he's in the energy of, like, I don't want to be critical because I don't want to upset her. So I think he's trying to be very careful of how he communicates with you. He doesn't want to upset you, send you off the wrong direction, that kind of thing. Let's see, he saw a different side, so I kind of think so anymore. I asked him for feedback. Were you angry or something? Because with the Knight of Swords sideways and the Five of Swords in reverse, very scared of you. Part of you that maybe he didn't see before, maybe he didn't recognize. Knight of Swords sideways is kind of being verbally aggressive. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Strength card, yeah, he's scared to be friends with you or connect with you. He's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say anything. Maybe I shouldn't be friends with her. Strength card, I'm going to hold back my thoughts and feelings. Nine of Swords, she's giving me some stress and anxiety. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I might lose my job over her. Oh boy, I don't know what you said, Miss J, but he's afraid now that to even like speak to you on any kind of like in any kind of way, because he's like, oh, I might lose my job because of her. Ugh. He told me not to hurt anyone. I think he was talking about himself. Go ahead, J-Moon, yeah. With the Six of Swords, there is that heavy energy in the Three of Cups. He's like, maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll wait and maybe things will change. But with the Page of Wands in reverse, I'm scared of her. maybe she's, oh, he might think maybe it's her time of the month, you know. Maybe I'll just wait a few days. And with the Three of Cups, she'll be back to, like, you know, should be okay. Five of Pentacles and the World in reverse. I don't want to end the connection with her and I don't want to, like, ghost her. But maybe I'll just leave her alone for a few days. And she'll be back to be her nice, pleasant self. World in reverse, Magician, and the King of Swords. He's like, I'm just going to be very just logical and I'm just going to listen and be a boss. Okay, so he's in the energy of like, you know, maybe it'll fix itself. Maybe she's just going through something. So he's trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you are scaring him. With the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Sun. It's like the energy of like, I feel very disconnected in my own family, and with the Sun, you make me very happy. Seven of Wands in reverse, but He also make me a bit defensive. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, I realize with the Seven of Swords, I can't trust you. I can't open up to you. I can't trust that I have to be very strategic because you might try and screw me over. With the Emperor, I just need to be a boss and stay being a boss. With the Four of Cups, it's like that energy of I'm very unhappy with my life, but Eight of Cups and the Ten of Wands in reverse. I think he was like, I'm just here to listen. You sound like you're unhappy with your life. Sorry. You're unhappy with your life. Eight of Cups, and you're even thinking about walking away or leaving. Ten of Wands in reverse. Because you're overwhelmed. Empress, you feel like, he feels like you deserve to have more and be more. Ace of Wands, and you deserve better opportunities. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. King of Cups and the Devil in reverse. He's trying to be very careful and sensitive and understanding and compassionate towards you because he feels like you're trying to leave. And with the Devil in reverse, he wants to relieve you of your fears. With the Four of Wands in reverse and the Lovers, he wants to be able to change you into a different department or move you into a different area or move you into something different, because with the Lovers, that's a better fit for you. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Swords reversed, and the Ten of Swords in reverse, because you feel like it's not fair. And he feels like with the Queen of Swords in reversed and the Ten of Swords in reversed, you were hiding a lot of things. Like, it's not fair, and you kind of unleashed onto him. And with the Ten of Swords in reverse, he put in that energy of, I don't want you to quit or leave, but with the Justice in reverse, I understand you feel like things aren't fair. Six of Cups in reverse. You feel like people are screwing you over. You can't trust anyone. No one wants to be your friend. Hermit in reverse. You're telling me everything of how you're feeling. High Priestess, and are uncertain about your future here. And I don't know how to approach you or communicate with you. Five of Cups in reverse. You're just trying to release any of the negative feelings you're going through. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Also in the energy of not sure about the future of your tenure there, but also feeling like you don't like working with people because people seem to have issues. Hangman in reverse. You were telling him a lot of things. King of Pentacles in reverse. The more you spoke, the more terrified he was of you. All right, Miss J. He's in that energy of like, man, I'm nervous. Like, you're telling me a lot of things, but it's making me nervous about my position. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Wands in reverse, I think he's really worried about whether or not you're going to stay there for a long time. Because with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups in reverse, because when you were revealing to him that you were unhappy there. And with the Page of Cups in reverse, because there's lots of immature people around you. Judgment in reverse, a lot of negative criticism. Either you were critical towards other people, or you feel like people are critical towards you. With the Three of Swords in reverse, and he wishes that it could be fixed, but with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, but he's not sure about being able to fix it by giving you an opportunity. Two Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Wands, Two of Wands reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. He's in this really strange energy right now of like, I don't really know what to do. After this conversation, maybe we should wait a little bit longer before we give you a promotion. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you work a lot. You don't get what you deserve. Page of Pentacles, you want more. You're asking for more. Temperance, but maybe we should wait till things calm down. Four of Swords and heal. Wait. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, still no money. Still no money. Still no money. So money's a problem, Miss J. I feel like the delays, it's just like, well, maybe we'll just wait. Maybe after we wait a bit, it's gonna get better. Understandably, things aren't fair, going in your favor. Death card, gotta wait for change. The Star, your wish is gonna come true. I want to grant you your wish. Tower in reverse, I don't want you to leave. Hierophant, I want to give you that promotion. Knight of Wands, as soon as I can. Hopefully by Leo season or a fire season. Okay. Underlying energy with the Six of Wands, I want to... and the Five of Wands. It's like he loved that you came to talk to him, but he's torn inside of what to do. He's conflicted because King of Wands in reverse. He's like, I don't want to be... I think his problem is he's really into you. He really likes you and really wants to like bang you. And he's telling himself, you need to put your feelings aside, not be so attracted to her, and start acting like an adult. Start acting like somebody who is trying to pay attention, or trying to, you know, focus on what's at hand. And I think his problem is he struggles to like look at you in any other way. I hate to say it like that, but he tells himself, I want you all for myself. I think it turned him on a bit to some degree that you were coming to him and opening up to him, but then there was a part of him is like, no, but you know, she's angry, like I need to listen to that. With the Nine of Cups, you're still his, like he still wants to make your wishes come true. Two of Cups in reverse, but he also feels like maybe you two aren't connecting that way. Two of Swords in reverse, he's like, I don't know what to do. Moon in reverse, you're opening up to me. The Fool, I want to give you like a brand new beginning, or like give you that opportunity. Ace of Swords, but giving me clarity. And the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Wands in reverse. He goes, but I can't help how attractive you are. I'm trying to listen to what you're saying, but I just want to rip your clothes off. Ah! I don't know. Nine of Wands in reverse, I just can't help myself. With the Chariot and the Queen of Cups. Whenever you're in your very sweet energy with the Eight of Swords in reverse, like I just want to be able to open up to you and talk to you. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, but now I feel like you might be vindictive too. And Knight of Pentacles, maybe I should get to know you better before I make all these assumptions. So yeah, he is scared of you. He is scared of you, but he's also in the energy of like, oh gosh, you're so beautiful, but oh, this is like new. I didn't know you had this in you. And like, oh, maybe you'll go back to being like you were. Like, I missed that. Maybe it's your time of the month. It's almost like he's trying to like convince himself there's something else going on. But he is in the energy of like, no, he's not completely. Miss J, the thing is that, you know, a lot of those times the thoughts and feelings are just subject to right then and there. I think he feels like he must be on hormonal or on your period or going through something personally. Maybe, and because he's saying, oh, I'll just wait a few days. Maybe she'll be fine. She'll be back to herself. Okay. So I saw a lot of that. If you rewind and re-listen, it did say like, he was like, oh, maybe I'll give it a few days and she'll just go back to being how she was. But he was like, oh, but maybe she has a bit of a temper. With the Fool and the Hermit in reverse, he's going to tell you about your new job soon. All right? So don't stress out. Positive. Stay positive. He feels like, well, the thing is that he feels like you have the ability to be vindictive if you feel like it. Does that make sense? Kind of like, oh, when she's in a bad mood, she's not afraid to say what's on her mind, or... Does that make sense? So he's like, oh, I better not piss her off. I got to be careful what I say to her. That kind of thing. Oh, don't say that, Miss J. It's okay. He feels like maybe you were on your period. J Moon, you can post your questions, hon. He feels like maybe you were going through something, or maybe there was something happening, or maybe you were hormonal. So he was like giving you a pass, okay? But he's also like, oh, I got to be careful around her during that time. So... he feels like maybe something, you know, you were PMSing or something was going on. Okay. And that's why he's like, oh, maybe she'll go back to herself in a few days. In like 6 days or something. He's like, oh, I'll give it a few days. I'll just let her vent and do what she needs to do. But like I said, while you were venting, he couldn't help but like undress you with his eyes. And he was like, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta act professional. So, listen, he saw you upset, but he still feels like, I gotta be careful. Be careful during that time of the month. Yeah, it happens. It's okay, hon. Even if people see another side of you, Miss J, we are not one-dimensional human beings, right? You have feelings. You have emotions. You know, you have logical parts of you and emotional parts of you. There are parts, you know, some people easily adapt to stress and, you know, triggers, and some people don't. So don't say that, and don't do that to yourself, all right? It's just like with your, listen, it's even with your friends. Sometimes, you know, you open up and you show them a side of yourself, and that makes them want to either stay for, hold up, excuse me, it makes them want to stay friends with you or not, right? Listen, I had a couple friends who showed me sides of themselves that they were like deceptive people who cheated and, you know, dated, tried to date married or hook up with married or taken men. And I was like, wow, I didn't know that about you. Like, we can't be friends, you know what I mean? But, you know, sometimes when people show you who they are, believe them. But also know that people go through things and experiences in life that make them, you know, act the way that they do for a reason, okay? Don't stress yourself out. He just felt like, you know, okay, there's this side of Miss J, got it. But, you know, I'll be careful of what I say in front of her if she's in a bad mood or going through something, but she's still really hot. And sometimes when she's so sweet, I really, really like being around her, okay? So don't stress yourself out. J-Moon, hun, are you here? J-Moon, post! Do not stress yourself out, okay? I mean, seriously, how many times have, like, your siblings or your parents gotten really mad and exploded or did something that you haven't seen them do, you know? And then you're just like, oh my gosh. But then it's like, it happened that one time and you haven't seen them act like that again. Or it becomes a pattern. Whatever it is, it's a choice. Like, one of your siblings made a consistent and concerted effort to be mean to you or be shady towards you, and you're just like, I don't need to talk to you anymore. Do you know what I mean? Same thing. J-Moon! J-Moon! Are you here, J-Moon? But thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation, huh? Let me know how things go. Don't stress yourself out. Are you here? Oh no, Miss J! I don't Miss J, you didn't have to wait till tomorrow. I was gonna do J-Moon and head out. I didn't think you were gonna ask another question. J-Moon! Post! Cause then I gotta go. I'm sorry, Miss J. Can you hold out till tomorrow? I swear. Everyone always comes as I'm leaving. It happens all the time. Oof. I'm sorry, hon. I know, I came on so late today. I'll be back tomorrow, though. Let me put this here. I have a private after this, so I can't stay. I'm sorry. Okay. Post! Alright, J-Man. What is the first letter of the job? the Death in reverse, I get a no. With the Page of Pentacles, Spirit's saying keep looking, keep applying. With the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords reverse, don't quit your current job. It's going to be silent for a little bit before they make a decision about who's going to be. Could be that they have more people to interview, but you might not hear from them for a while. You might feel like it's forever or taking them forever. But Eight of Pentacles, keep working where you're working. And with the Ten of Swords in reverse, don't quit and keep looking. With the Emperor reverse and the Nine of Wands at the bottom, Spirit is also saying sometimes you'll be on this roll of like applying or looking for a bunch of places, and then you're just like, when you hear like a no, you didn't get it or something like that, you get discouraged easily and you start giving up, and Spirit's like, don't do that. Keep applying. Don't stop applying, okay? Don't sit and wait to hear from these people. Just keep applying, okay? I don't see this happening with the Death in reverse. I don't see a change. Page of Pentacles, I feel like Spirit's saying keep looking. This isn't the one for you anyway, so just keep looking, okay? I feel like they're also interviewing several other people, and they even haven't made a decision. But ultimately, Spirit's saying keep looking, don't stop, okay? What's your other yes or no, hun? Are you behind? Pose your... You are behind. Page of Swords, keep looking. Five of Cups, even if you're disappointed. Keep looking. Don't give up. Ask a friend, coworker, something, whatever. Just keep looking. Okay, let's see. Did you interview with the man today, J-Moon? Girl, I already got your cards. I don't think you want to hear the cards. Yikes. Did you interview with the man? Okay, because a man keeps showing up in the read, so I'm kind of like, what the heck is going on? With the Strength in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse, he feels like you felt very insecure. So it's a no. He didn't feel like confidence in you, or you felt very insecure in his energy. He just felt like, I don't know that she really knows what she's doing, or I don't know that I can trust that she's going to be the right person. Five of Swords and the Six of Cups. It's like this energy of he's having doubts. He feels like he needs to ask other people, or he's in the energy of like, I don't even know if we can even be friendly towards each other. It's like a weird energy he holds on to. With the King of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords reverse, and the High Priestess. So he's a very negative and critical person. Okay? He assumes the worst of everyone. He's kind of like in that energy of like, and he's very manipulative. Like, he'll tell you, oh, it was great, things were great, but he's not being honest. I don't know. He didn't know what to think of you. He feels, but he didn't want to tell you that. It's like he'll make you feel like, oh yeah, you did great, but he doesn't mean what he says. Like, he's just somebody who's very deceptive, okay? But with the Judgment reversed, the Three of Swords sideways, and the Ace of Cups at the bottom, it's like this weird energy of, I feel like it wouldn't be a good idea with the Three of Swords sideways, because I feel like I could get screwed over by you. With the Knight of Cups, the Lovers, and the King of Cups. So he has this problem of, I need to make the right decision, and I feel like So this is going to sound really gross, J-Moon. I think he is looking for someone who he could date, okay? I hate to say it like that. I feel like he wants somebody who is either very sexy, very hot, or someone that, you know, is very impressionable, or somebody that, you know, who is very submissive. It's like this weird energy of like, I want to find or hire a woman that I could date, okay? I think that's what he's looking for. I don't think he's really looking for, it's weird, but I feel like he's the kind of person who is like, well, I'm at work all the time anyway, so I want to have fun. So I feel like he's searching for a woman that he could date, or that he's attracted to, or who shows like signs of like flirtation, or would be easily moldable. So he might be looking for someone very young, or just very submissive, and that he could be domineering towards. I know that sounds really weird, but I don't know. It's like, I want to see who would be fun to play with while I'm here. So I don't think he's really, it's really weird. It's like, I'm not really looking for a candidate to be like a great employee. I'm looking for a woman that I'd want to date. I know that sounds strange, but that's why he's like super critical. And he might tell you, oh yeah, you're great, you're fine, all right. And then it's like, let's see what the other ladies look like. Okay? I feel like he's looking for someone who he can be friendly with, that he can be friends with, maybe go out with, maybe date, maybe bang. I don't know. A lot of his energy is King of Cups, Knight of Cups, Lovers, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups energy. I feel like he's looking for like a girlfriend, or like a playmate, or something, okay? Or someone that, you know, shows off their body. I think he's in a very kind of like, I want to build a connection, and he feels like maybe you probably wouldn't be open for it, or you're not somebody who wants to be super friendly towards him, and he's being very critical, okay? He's like, well, I need to make sure that she like is flirty with me, or gives me like I'm interested kind of vibes. All right. Let me know how things go. I think he wants to see what the other prospective women look like before he makes a decision. It's really weird, like really, really weird. I'm like, is this like a dating thing for you, sir? Like, that's what it feels like. He's like looking for, he's looking for a woman to date. It's really weird. Let me know how things go. All right. I hope I was able to help you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. I'll be back tomorrow. I have to take this private reading in a few minutes, so I have to go. But I'll be back tomorrow, okay? Thank you very much. I hope I was able to help you. Bye.